Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Roman Reigns was not at all pleased over how things went down at Crown Jewel 2025 last weekend and walked out on his cousins Jey and Jimmy Uso. Raw Recap host Sam Roberts believes this since he's no longer aligned with the USOs. Reigns could miss out on the War Games match at Survivor Series 2025. The original tribal chief took a rare singles loss, just his third in 6 years, at Crown Jewel in Perth, where he lost to the Vision's Bronson Reed. Things turned chaotic during the match, with Braun Breaker interfering to help Reed, while Jey and Jimmy Uso showed up to assist Reigns. However, after Jey accidentally hit a spear on Roman Reigns, the tide completely turned in Reed's favor. It allowed him to capitalize by hitting a tsunami and then pinning him to secure the monumental win. Following the match, a visibly frustrated Roman Reigns walked out on Jey and Jimmy, signaling the end of their alliance for now. Speaking on his Not Sam Wrestling podcast, Sam Roberts discussed the rumored Bloodline vs. Vision War Games match at Survivor Series 2025. Roberts stated that if the events of Crown Jewel are any indication, it doesn't look like Reigns would team up with the USOs again. Even worse, Roberts also added that the OTC had little leverage to challenge Seth Rollins for his World Heavyweight title. So there has been this thought that Roman Reigns will be in this War Games match. But if Roman is so keen to do things on his own, how is he going to find his way back to a War Games match? You mean to tell me that he's not going to team with Jimmy or Jey in a War Games match? That seems hard to believe. And how is he going to get anywhere near Seth Rollins if he can't beat Bronson Reed? It's a crazy thing. Roman Reigns, when you look at it on paper, he's down. He's down low, said Sam Roberts, 22-18 to 22-44. Big E puts over Bronson Reed after he pins Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel 2025. During the Crown Jewel 2025 post-show, Big E lauded Bronson Reed for accomplishing the very rare feat of pinning Reigns in a one-on-one match. The former WWE champion feels that Reed had earned the golden ticket to challenge for any world title in the company whenever he wished to. I think he essentially has the golden ticket. If you pin Roman Reigns, if he wants a world title shot tomorrow, he should be able to have that. He should be able to skip the line. It means that much. Big E said fans are now eagerly awaiting RAW to witness the next chapter in the renewed Bloodline saga that has become the focal point on Monday nights in shocking news that has sent the entire WWE universe into a frenzy. Recent reports indicate that Roman Reigns, the tribal chief himself, might be sidelined for Survivor Series 2025 following a disturbing real-life incident. A prominent WWE personality has confirmed that Reigns is not in good shape right now, and that his status for the premium live event remains uncertain. The revelation came during a candid podcast appearance on WWE's The Bump After Dark, where analyst and former superstar Booker T shared what he'd heard from people close to the situation. His words immediately sparked concern and speculation across social media. "He's down, man. He's really down right now," Booker said solemnly. "I don't know all the details, but it sounds like something pretty serious went down backstage after SmackDown last week. It's not just storyline stuff. Roman might actually need some time away." A stunning turn for the tribal chief Roman Reigns, who returned triumphantly to WWE programming earlier this year after several months off, has been in the center of major storylines involving the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, and a mysterious new enforcer rumored to be debuting soon. His presence was once again set to dominate Survivor Series, where many fans expected a Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes-led team showdown. However, according to insiders, that plan could be completely derailed WWE reportedly had huge creative plans for Reigns leading into 2026, including a possible rematch with Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship and a blockbuster face-off with The Rock at WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas. Now, all of that seems to be on hold. Roman's not cleared right now. One backstage producer reportedly told WrestleWorld Online, "Whatever happened last Friday wasn't part of the show. He took a rough hit, and doctors are taking it seriously." What actually happened? While WWE has not released an official statement, fan footage from last week's SmackDown in Tampa showed an intense post-match segment that may have gone wrong. During the closing moments, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu were seen attacking LA Knight as Reigns tried to intervene. In the chaos, Fatu's head collided with Reigns' jaw in what appeared to be a mistimed spot. Initially, the audience assumed Reigns was simply selling the attack. But as the cameras cut away and medical staff rushed to the ring, concern quickly grew. Reigns was later escorted backstage, holding his face and visibly disoriented. Backstage reports suggest he was later evaluated for a possible concussion and some facial swelling, though early tests were said to be precautionary. The WWE medical team reportedly recommended rest and observation. His Survivor Series appearance into serious doubt. Emotional response from the bloodlining. To the gravity of the situation, several members of the bloodline have gone silent on social media. Solo Sikoa, who usually posts cryptic one-liners after every major segment, hasn't tweeted since the incident. Meanwhile, Paul Heyman, who has managed Reigns for nearly 5 years, broke character in a rare, emotional post on Instagram. "The burden of leadership takes more from the heart than from the body," Heyman wrote. "Our tribal chief deserves every ounce of respect he's earned. Rest and recover, my tribal chief." His words fueled speculation that the incident might be worse than WWE initially led on. Fans flooded the comments section with prayers, get-well messages, and hopes for Reigns' swift recovery. WWE officials reportedly scrambling with Survivor Series just weeks away. WWE management now faces a major creative crisis. Reigns was expected to headline the event in a 5-on-5 elimination match that would further the ongoing Bloodline Civil War storyline. According to insider reports, Triple H has already begun rewriting the card in case Reigns cannot compete. There's talk that Solo Sikoa may be positioned as the interim tribal chief, continuing the Bloodline saga while Reigns recovers. Triple H is not taking any risks, a source close to WWE Creative told PW Insider Elite. If Roman's even slightly unfit, they'll pull him. Survivor Series is important, but Roman's long-term health and the road to WrestleMania are the real priorities. The creative team is reportedly considering replacing Reigns with a returning veteran, possibly John Cena or Randy Orton, to keep the storyline momentum going. Fans react with shock and concern within minutes of Booker T's revelation. #Pray for Roman began trending worldwide on X, formerly Twitter. Thousands of fans expressed disbelief, heartbreak, and concern for Reigns' health. One fan wrote, "Roman Reigns carried WWE for 4 straight years. He deserves all the time he needs to recover. The show can wait. Family first." Another added, "If this is true, WWE should postpone the Bloodline story instead of rushing it." The tribal chief's presence is what makes it special. Fan pages and wrestling podcasts are now buzzing with theories about how WWE might handle the situation, with some speculating that this could even be turned into a storyline comeback angle if Reigns recovers in time. A legacy, too. Great to rush. Roman Reigns' current run is widely regarded as one of the greatest championship reigns in modern wrestling history. Since returning in 2020 with his head-of-the-table persona, He's redefined what it means to be a dominant champion, combining unmatched storytelling, leadership, and in-ring psychology. He's also been candid in interviews about his battles with leukemia and the physical toll of being WWE's top star for nearly a decade. His commitment, even while balancing family life and constant travel, has earned him immense respect across the industry. Roman is not just a performer, Booker T emphasized in his podcast. He's a leader. WWE runs smoother because he's there. If he's out, everyone feels it: fans, wrestlers, and the office. That's how much his presence means. What happens next? As of now, WWE has not officially confirmed Reigns' medical condition or his Survivor Series status. Insiders say an update could come as soon as Monday's Raw broadcast, where Triple H or Paul Heyman might address the situation on air if Reigns is unable to compete. Expect WWE to pivot dramatically, perhaps using the situation to build even more tension within the bloodline. A temporary power struggle between Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, and Jacob Fatu could dominate SmackDown in Reigns' absence. And when the Tribal Chief finally returns, whether it's in December or early 2026, fans can expect fireworks. His comeback could easily be one of the most emotional moments in WWE history, rivaling even his 2020 return after medical leave. Final thoughts. For now, the WWE Universe can only wait and hope. Roman Reigns' influence transcends championships and storylines. He represents strength, family, and resilience. His possible absence from Survivor Series 2025 leaves a massive void, both on-screen and in fans' hearts. But if history has shown anything, it's that the Tribal Chief always rises again. Whether it's battling through leukemia, overcoming Hollywood pressure, or carrying an entire era of WWE on his shoulders, Reigns has proven time and again that he's built differently. As Paul Heyman once said, Roman Reigns doesn't just bounce back. He comes back bigger, stronger, and more dominant than ever. The WWE Universe will be watching closely. Survivor Series may go on,